Tonight, we're covering your community in Madison County, where a volunteer fire department that was once struggling to keep enough crew members has seen a dramatic turnaround in a very short amount of time. WAFF 48's Noah Cowell joins us live out at the Moores Mill Volunteer Fire Department. Noah, you talked with leaders about their struggles and now their recent success.
Nolan, Moores Mill Fire lost volunteers left and right after the pandemic hit 5 years ago. But in the past couple of years, we've seen a dramatic rebound. Volunteers have swelled the ranks right here at Moores Mill, leading to this department working much more efficiently, and they've been able to keep their area safer. Zachary Trolson says things were looking bleak for Moores Mill Volunteer Fire a couple of years ago. They were down to just 20 volunteer firefighters, and that was simply not enough. Moores Mill's call volume is one of the highest in Madison County, and that created compounding problems. The firefighters who stayed were getting burnt out.
Having those lower numbers led to even more people leaving the service, because not only were they running calls over and over and felt like they were the only ones putting in that effort, but also they would have to go into a fire. They'd get maybe 3 minutes of downtime and then have to go back inside of the fire as soon as their bottle gets changed out, which is just not a safe situation for them to be in.
But fast forward to today, with Moores Mill Fire nearly doubling its volunteers with 38 firefighters on the roster. And that doesn't even take into account the 10 to 15 recruits that are still in training. Trolson attributes this turnaround to their new website and improved training process and allowing those who don't live in the area to be volunteers.
We don't care if you live in Birmingham. If you can give us 12 hours a month, we want you. They can actually stay here at the station so that it increases our response time. We can get a fire engine on scene as quick as possible, which is really important.
The department's goal is to eventually get all the way up to 100 volunteers at once.
The more people we get in, the more effectively we can rescue the public. If we did have 100 firefighters, then that would make it to where not everybody's having to run every single call that comes out. That number of 12 hours a month really only works when we have 100 people. Then it's like we have 24-hour coverage.
Trolson also added that continuing to grow their staff would prevent from them, make it easier to recover from some of the losses like they saw during the pandemic. He also mentioned that they have adapted to these newer times with some newer equipment, like some lighter and brush fire trucks, as well as some CPR machines. Reporting live in Moores Mill, I'm Noah Cowell, 48 News, on your side.